Alright guys, so today we're going to be talking about the Browbeater.
Can I be your superhero?
Alright, so this is a shotgun from the Spec Ops set, a pump action shotgun that deals high damage and knockback at a slow fire rate, short range, and limited magazine size. Essentially, this is a super crazy, mega hard hitting pump action shotgun. What makes this guy special is the fact that he can pretty much one-shot kill any medium-sized enemy in the entire game, and even most of the time, a lot of the mist monsters and huskies with one blast to the face on a crit. Absolutely devastating, rocking one of the sexiest perk loadouts that you can possibly get on a shotgun. Alright, so this is a little quick peek at the hero loadout that I'm using for the Browbeater loadout. 3 main points for the Browbeater. We're going to cover the fire rate variant of this gun, which is my favorite. This is the one that I use all the time. And then we're going to talk about an advanced strategy. It's the double pump mechanic, and we're also going to talk about which is the best passive to use on the Browbeater for your, optimal loadouts. What are you doing? You suck so much. You suck so much.
No. No!
Ah! In your face! Try to steal my freaking sunbeam.
Yeah, I saw you waiting there. You make me do all the work this.
Yeah, that's right. You're gonna try to steal my sunbeam. You're gonna work for it and fail. Alright, let's do this, MEAGS. Come on. We got some enemies over here. Hey, look see over there? See over there? Get him! He's like a mad dog. Whoa! Calm down! Psycho builder?
How to get up there?
Look at it. Every single shot is a one-shot kill. You see that?
Yep.
The Browbeater has crazy damage. Alright, you want to do it or should I?
You do it.
Okay, what is he? Okay, we're going fire. Okay, so it's Smasher Town, boys.
Clean up the other guy.
Where'd the other guy go?
I got him.
Okay. Alright, big boy. Look at that damage. Look at that damage.
Wow. Wow.
When you chunk on this, when you get a crit, holy smokes. You could crit and basically two-shot it. I'm pretty sure you could two-shot a Smasher. Like, this thing crits so freaking hard. Like, and that's what the loadout's for. It's to make sure when you're fighting small guys, they're gonna die no matter what, right? And then when you're fighting big guys, it's like, oh, that damage. Just absolutely crazy. So yeah, with this one here, you'll notice that I actually switch the weapon that I'm attacking with based on the element of the enemy that I'm fighting. So if I'm going after a physical enemy like a lobber, then I switch to the physical. If I'm going after an elemental enemy, then I switch to the fire. So I have the right weapon for the job, all the time.
You kind of got a lot of Browbeaters, man.
Now, as you can see, this gun with this loadout is basically, you can't even be damaged.
Hacks.
It's so hacks. It's like, this thing is just so busted. This is basically, you guys have all heard of the Immortal gunner. That's the term I coined for my Terminator God build. Well, this one is the Immortal shotgunner. It is essentially the exact same build, but built for shotguns instead of for Terminators. This one here, you use buckshot and shrapnel so that you can get shotgun damage and shotgun critical damage. That way you actually, your Browbeater hits even harder, and you have the massive crits taking down the big targets like even more dramatically. You have yeah, there it is right there. The locked and reloaded is your that is your Skull Trooper. That one makes it so that every time you reload the gun, you get a 15% damage bonus for 5 seconds. Now, I don't know if you guys notice with the way that I fight, but I basically never reload the gun unless I'm out of combat. And the reason for that is because once the gun runs out of ammo, it just automatically reloads. And I'm hitting the trigger as fast as I can. So he reloads 1 shell and fires 1 shell. So every single time you fire, you're essentially firing and reloading after every shot. So you perpetually have the 15% damage bonus forever. So it's just like extra flat damage. Now, the other really insane thing about this gun is the knock. Oh my god, I just one-shot 2 Huskies in a row, MEAGS.
Really?
Oh geez, this thing is so nuts. It's so nuts. If you get low on health, all you have to do is aim for regular husks. You gotta remember, this is an Immortal, right? This guy is the Immortal shotgunner. If you catch an enemy,
Right.
you just heal, and look at your health going up like crazy. Okay. Mini boss. Okay, so here's our opportunity to test
sure they
this
know
gun. Okay, so 132, 121, 133, 135. Oh, that's a big crit. 507 crit. Okay, it's about 501 crit and 135. Okay, so now if I stand still, oh my god. Oh, okay, no, it's exactly the same.
Can you put your slip down?
Okay, so all these Browbeaters that I made are all garbage. I'm gonna have to replace all of them. Okay, well that answers that right away, hey?
Okay, no need for that.
Question answered. It does not affect mini bosses. I was really hoping that it would be effective against a mini boss, that a mini boss would be considered a miss monster. Next passive for the Browbeater. You have your classic Snare and Affliction, and those are basically complete garbage on this weapon because they serve no purpose. The only reason you'd ever want Snare or Affliction is because it activates a modifier on the weapon, and that's not the case for this one. This one has no modifier. It actually has a perfect loadout. It's a crit rate, double crit damage build, and the utility perk, you're going to, go between either damage, miss monster damage, or fire rate depending on your personal playstyle. My favorite is, of course, the fire rate. So it really comes down to 3 passives that your options are. You have 1, standing still regenerates 10% of your shields every second, or you can get 17% damage versus missed monsters every 2 seconds, stacks up to 5 times, or you can go with flat damage. Now, in my opinion, I think the shields is complete garbage. Now, there's one thing you have to know about the Browbeater, and that is you are never going to stand still. So that might make you think, okay, well, Affliction or Snare is going to be the best then, because if I'm not standing still, then these 3 passives are garbage, right? Yes, that would be true. If you never ever stood still, then Snare or Affliction would be your best options, and they are almost not even noticeable. So in that case, the passive does not matter at all. So, which is the best in my opinion? In my opinion, the best one in the game is actually this one right here. Standing in place for 2 seconds gives you 11% bonus damage and can stack up to 5 times. Now, the reason I like this one the best is because the only time you're ever going to stand still is when you are right by your base, standing beside a wall with a mini boss teeing off on your wall. So when there's a mini boss standing on that wall, you throw a slow field on him and you just go to town. Just shoot him and shoot him and shoot him and shoot him. That's the one situation where this passive can have a massive, massive impact on the DPS of your gun. You're going to end up with a 55% bonus damage after 10 seconds of standing still and just unloading on that guy. Now, the damage versus missed monsters and bosses, this one is a lot stronger, right? It's instead of 11%, it's 17%. So instead of stacking up to 55%, this one, yeah, it stacks up to 85%. Thought I did my math wrong. I'm like, damn, that thing really is strong. But the big but with this one, though, is that this only works against missed monsters, meaning this will only affect a mini boss if the mini boss is a smasher. If the mini boss is a husk or a husky, then this is no longer useful. It does nothing. And we tested this in the game just to make sure that mini bosses aren't considered missed monsters by default, and they're not. So a much safer bet is to go with the damage. If you have damage, then whenever you're standing perfectly still, you're going to be rocking up to a 55% damage bonus on that gun until you move, which is amazing. Amazing. This gun already hits like a truck. Adding an extra 55% bonus damage makes you legitimately a mini boss killing machine. So that one right there takes my number one as the best passive in the game for this one. However, if you are a complete psychopath and you want to go and collect 8 Browbeaters and god roll 8 Browbeaters so that you have a physical, nature, fire, water for damage, and then physical, nature, fire, water for Miss Monster, you can then have the perfect gun for the perfect situation, no matter what. So depending on the level of psychopathy that you have for the highest, most perfect damage that you can possibly get for this weapon, you have some choices. Good luck. Okay, so I'm going to show you this is a really high level strategy called the double pump. If you decide that you would rather run with an elite level build instead of having the fire rate easy mode, you can actually use 2 different pumps. And this is okay. First off, this is how fast it fires. Ready? To this here.
Yep.
Watch me take this guy. So this guy, this is how fast this gun fires. Pretty slow, right?
Yeah.
So if you don't have fire rate on this gun, it is very slow. That's it. Now, you can actually get by this by doing the double pump, which is something we used to do in Battle Royale. Now watch this. Ready?
Okay. Nice. That's good.
So yeah, you can actually just like cycle through the weapons super fast. And so you basically just prep your guns, right? You go, okay, I'm full on ammo, right? So here we go. We go, boom, boom, boom.
Right.
Oh no.
That's so good.
Dude, there's too many shields. I can't hit anything. Alright, one sec. Shield. There you go. Kill these little shields first, and we'll kill the rest. Okay, there, ready? Okay, watch, ready? So just run away, reload your guns, get to full. And then go like this. Watch this, ready? 1, 2,
Wow, that's so fast.
4, 5, 6, 7,
Oh my
8,
God.
9, 10. And then you reload your guns, you run away, you reload your guns, and you come back for another barrage.
How many shots do you get before you get to
Well,
reload?
you have 10 shots, right?
10 shots.
10 shots before they run out of clip, and then you gotta reload them. So you just go boom, 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 boom,
That's so awesome.
boom.
That's easy.
So it's crazy. Like this way here is now the advantage that you get for dropping your fire rate is that you do an extra 30% damage on your attacks, because instead of having 42% faster fire rate, you get an extra 30% damage, making the gun hit even harder. Now, this is, in all honesty, a pretty silly tactic. The thing that I don't like about this is that why bother double pumping when you can go and have, because this requires you to use, you know, these are both physical, right? So if I wanted to double pump effectively, what I'll do is I'll go and have 1 fire, and then I'll have 1 physical.
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, shoot at a physical, double pump and shoot at a nature, shoot at a physical, shoot at a nature, and I'll go back and forth.
Right.
So then it just but at a high level, you can think about that, right?
Yeah, you can do that.
You're gonna be like, yeah, no problem. I've done it. I've went and, you know, boom, 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 and just cycle back and forth. You just have to prioritize the target that your gun is best against. So you're just like physical nature, physical nature, physical nature. Every time you double pump, you shoot the target that works best with the gun. So doing that can take your game to an even higher level. It's called the double pump.
Nice, I love it.
You want to try it?
Yeah.
Okay, here, try these guns out.
Oops, I took out a minigun. No!
Minigun mix? No! What are you doing? That's not how you double pump. You cheater! You cheater! Mix, quit cheating. That is not double pump, Mix.
I know what I'm doing. Oh no, I My
No hammer, Meegs. No hammer.
I've never
You're,
done this.
you're terrible at double pumping.
No. I used to do it in Fortnite. Bundle buses with the smashes.
Come on,
Been a
Meegs.
while.
Double pump.
Oh my god, it's not working.
Are you reloaded?
No, I'm not. That's
Okay, reload your guns. Reload both your guns. This is hilarious. Okay, here we go. Here she goes. There we go. She's popping off now.
I hit the wrong button again.
Oh, no hammers, Meegs.
It's a mistake. I'm used to going across.
Okay, reload. Run away and reload. Reload both your guns to full.
Okay.
You gotta come over here, Meegs.
Oh, but they're over here.
No, but you're running away from the encampment.
Oh.
Oh, look at her just crunching
Oh,
everything.
Two of them at the same time.
There we go.
Yay.
There we go.
Yeah,
It's fun, right?
it is.
Double pump is super fun. It's super fun. I highly recommend when you're doing it that you use one physical and one element.
Yeah. I'll give yours back.
No, you can keep those or just recycle. I don't care.
Yay.
Oh god dang it, Migs. Get your
So
troll
happy.
get your troll
I'm
band
sad.
out of here.
Just happy. What are you talking about?
No troll. No troll, Migs.
No.
And fail. Story of your life.
Hey Vash, you wanna have a date?
Oh
We're
my.
gonna. I cleaned it before you
I
arrived.
know, Migs. I'm kind of a dog.
That's fine.
She's like, is this date over already?
Oh my
You know, I'm out of here. I will not be disrespected like this,
Oh
Migs.
wow.
I will not be
Look,
disrespected.
it's-
How do?
Oh wow, you really are a dog. Pet.
Hey.
Hey, look, there's a bench for us. We can have a nice date here. I packed sandwiches. You gotta look for me first. Oh, here. We got some sandwiches. Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry, I lied.
Oh! Oh! Rude. Rude. Oh man, never trust a Meegs.
Not good at dog training.
Wow. Wow. What are you doing? Damn it, Meegs! Are you talking on your phone?
No, I was ordering some sandwiches.
Oh my god, you're ordering sandwiches on your phone. Oh, yes. Yeah, okay. Alright, guys, thank you so much for watching that review.
There's Ty over there.
Let's just cough. Perfect timing.
I got the virus now.
Oh, damn it, you gave me.
No, you got it.
Alright, guys, thank you so much for watching the review. I hope you like this. Hope it helps you made your choice. Come and hang out, man. Come and hang out. Watch us on Twitch. We're out here all day, every day, from 7 a.m. Pacific time until 9 p.m. Get some. Come and join the community. Come and play some games. Come and have some fun. Support. Keep this game alive, guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one. Oh yeah!
Ever.